Okay, oh my gosh, I'm so excited for tonight's recipe. You guys are gonna love this one if you end up making it. Trust me, it's a good one. Tonight, this recipe is full of a lot of words, so pay close attention. We'll put it down here in the text. It is called air fryer cheddar and chive chicken biscuits with pimento cheese and sriracha honey. I know that's a lot to say, but oh my gosh, and it sounds complex, doesn't it? But it's not. This recipe is inspired by a recipe that we like at one of our favorite local restaurants. It's not the same quite, it's more of like a chicken and waffle dish that we like to order, but I thought, wouldn't this be good with some cornmeal biscuits in like a similar way at home? Of course, you'll be able to print this from my website, but I'll also put the links to the pieces of this recipe, the biscuits and the pimento cheese, in the description below. Okay, before we get started, guys, I'm gonna need a glass of sweet tea to keep me going. Let's do that. Cheers. We're gonna start with the pimento cheese. Now, had I made this earlier in the day, it would have already been done. The pimento cheese is easy. The biscuits are somewhat quick, okay? They're not hard. It's just a lot of little different ingredients going on. The air fryer chicken, totally easy. And we've made it like this before, but we're making it with a really flavorful breadcrumb this time. So let's get going. Ingredients for the pimento cheese. Obviously, we're gonna need some sharp cheddar cheese, about 8 ounces, about a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 to 2 tablespoons of real mayonnaise. We're gonna need a little jar of pimentos. We need about 1/3 to a 1/2 block of cream cheese, room temp, and some chopped green onions for garnish. First things first, I just want to kind of mix up and soften the cream cheese with maybe the mayonnaise. So would we say 1 to 2 tablespoons? 1, 2. And maybe we'll go ahead and do the garlic powder. 1/4 teaspoon. Man, I love good pimento cheese. It has become a favorite in our household. We eat it with tortilla chips all the time. Take it camping, love it. Doesn't look real pretty, but it is what it is. I'm gonna pour this whole package, which is 2 cups of shredded cheddar, sharp cheddar. It's gonna look a little chunky. It's gonna cut up the cheese a little bit. That's okay. I actually prefer pimento cheese with the smaller, thinner, little cheese pieces rather than like a thick, chunky cheese. I will eat it like that sometimes, but I just like this little thinly shredded cheese. All right, now we're gonna add the pimentos, but I don't really want all that juice. I just want the pimentos. If you have roasted red peppers, those will work too, but pimentos are a little bit of a different version, I believe. I'm probably gonna use almost this whole little 4-ounce jar. That's probably good. Now, I believe this recipe calls for 8 ounces of cream cheese. It makes more like a dip, which is gonna be delicious. I just didn't have that much cream cheese on hand, and putting this on a sandwich, it's okay that like it's a little thicker and not as dippy. Is that a word? I think I'm gonna go ahead and add some green onion in the pimento cheese and then save some for like the topping of the sandwich. Let me just give it a little taste just to make sure it's all good. It's all good. I feel like I might need a little more mayo. Since I already put my mixers in the sink, we'll just stir this up. Okay. Yeah, see how it's kind of like creamy and almost like a dip? I mean, you could add more mayo, you could add extra cream cheese, however you like it. Or if you like it extra cheddar-y, how I just had it before, that's fine too. Let me try that again. So good. All right, let's put this aside for a little bit, and we're gonna work on our biscuits. Okay, for the biscuits, we are going to need 2 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 cup of cornmeal, can be yellow or white, 5 teaspoons baking powder, a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, a cup of whole buttermilk. Looks like I got low fat on accident, so I hope these turn out. We need a 1/2 cup of cold unsalted butter, which is 1 stick, 1 cup of white cheddar cheese, and about 3 to 4 tablespoons of chopped chives. Then of course you're gonna need a biscuit cutter and a pastry cutter. Okay, we need 2 cups of flour. 2. We need a cup of cornmeal. I'm gonna go with white. We need 5 teaspoons of baking powder. 5. A half teaspoon of baking soda. This is a quarter, so I'm doing quarter, half. Same with the salt, quarter, half. Okay, now we're just gonna cut in the cold butter. Mix this up a little bit. It feels so good. Yeah. It's just nice and soft and sandy like the beach at Destin. And so this is why we're wearing our apron tonight, because we're playing with flour and flour is messy. We're just gonna cut this cold butter into little chunks. Okay. Then we just get to work and mix it in until it's like little, the butter's like little crumbly pea-sized pieces. I mean, it's like a workout. I'm gonna do my other arm in a second. Let's try the left arm. My left arm doesn't know what to do. It's like, how do I do this? What are we doing? I don't know how to move. I don't know how to be. I don't know where to put my hands. This is awkward. Okay, back to the right hand. Yeah, they're a little bit bigger than pea size. I could just kind of crumble up some of those with my fingers. It's okay. I'm going to put the buttermilk in now. And then, where's my little spatula? I'm just gonna make like a little well in there and, man, I really wish I would have bought whole milk. I don't know why I bought low fat. What good is that? Now, last time I made this, it took the whole cup plus some. So make sure you have a little bit extra, but seriously, all I bought was this, and we need some for the chicken. We don't have to have it for the chicken, but I like to use buttermilk as my little dredging mixture. I have a feeling we're gonna have to use more of that buttermilk. I don't want it to lose its tenderness, so I don't want to fluff it too much. But let's see what we can do. That's feeling pretty good, actually. It's sticky, it's tender, it's all incorporated. I need to add this cheese. Where's my sous chef? Hey, sous chef, are you available? It's all good. Sous chef doesn't want to be on camera tonight. Can you open this? Oh, right here. Sorry. Thank you. Thank you. This is 6 ounces of cheese. I don't know if I'm gonna use all that. We're gonna make a mess though. And then, oh, sorry, don't go anywhere. I need you to open these chives too. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know if I need all those. Let's just go with like 3/4 of the cup. I don't want to like over mix this. I think I might have put too much cheese in there. It's splattering everywhere. It's making a mess. It's fine. Okay, we just need to flour the surface of the counter a little bit. That's probably enough. Now these are not gluten-free, but that's okay. If you know how to make good gluten-free biscuits, do that. But these are good, just as good, and not too harmful to people like me. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at this. Okay, so it's a little firm. I don't know what this will turn out to be, but we're gonna make these thick and press them with our hands. I forgot to set my oven. The oven should be set to 450, which seems high, but that's what it says, and I've done it before and it was good, so. You know, you don't have to use a round cutter. You could just cut it in squares. I believe that's what they did on the blog I found these on. But I'm gonna go with the round cutter. We're ready. Oh, yes! Look at that. See how thick that baby is? How many we think we can get out of this if I am careful? I remember in the 8th grade, I took a home economics class. Where did that class go? Do they have that anymore? Like, we learned how to cook, we learned how to sew, learned how to sew in the 8th grade. And I remember specifically the teacher taught us how to scour the sink. And I don't know why I remember that, but she was like very serious about cleaning the sink really well when we were done cooking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Okay, so these bad boys are going in the oven at 450 for 15 minutes. And in the meantime, we're gonna start our chicken. So you're gonna need about a pound, a little bit over is fine, of chicken tenders. You're going to need the rest of your buttermilk, which maybe, I don't know, a half cup to a cup's fine. A little bit of salt and pepper, an egg, and here's the good stuff, guys. Kinders. If you watched my previous video, you know that I really like this brand. It is so flavorful and so good. So they make this crispy panko blend that's wood fire garlic. It's delicious. So that's what we're going to use tonight, with also a little bit of paprika and a little extra garlic powder. Let's get going. We need the egg, we need the buttermilk, and I think I saved just enough. So let's just pour it all in there. It's fine. We got a lot of chicken to cover. That was probably about 1/2 to 3/4 cups. We're gonna do some salt, probably 2 to 3 pinches, some pepper, a little more salt, and then the wood fire panko crumbs are going in with a little bit of paprika, little palmful of garlic powder. That's an extra palmful. Oh, and I spilled it. Man, I just bought that too. And I did it again. Don't worry, counter is clean. I literally just cleaned it. We're gonna save it. It's fine, we're gonna save it. See, I didn't waste a darn thing. Okay, my oven's preheated, so let me go put those biscuits in real quick. The timer on that is set at 13 minutes because I don't want to burn them. Here's where we get dirty. Okay, let's wash up and start that air fryer. Now, Olivia is gonna be upset that we made these tonight because she specifically said, next time you make those chicken biscuits, Mom, make sure I'm home. And she chose to go to her friend's house tonight, so she chose on the wrong night. I wasn't about to tell her and, you know, make her ruin her plans or nothing, but don't worry because these biscuits are good leftover. I promise, these are so good. Let me put it like this. Our daughter does not like biscuits. She thinks they're dry and crumbly, and she doesn't usually eat biscuits. Seriously, like, I don't know whose child she is. Like, not at breakfast, not at Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel has the best biscuits. They're like nothing but Crisco. They're so good and soft. But she doesn't like them for whatever reason. But when I made this, she asked for more. So that's gotta say something. Okay, I'm about to check on these biscuits. Oh, they're looking like they're about done. And they got 3 minutes left. Let me see if I can get them out of there. I could smell them and they were smelling like they were done. They were smelling like a little bit burnt. So I was like, no. You know how you can smell them in the oven and you can just tell? So that was 13 minutes, but look at the bottoms. The cheese on the top is browned. And I don't want to go any further, even though the insides might be a little soft. Look how fluffy and super hot. I think they're done. So that was 11 minutes at 450. What do you guys think? Deliciousness. Okay, just like we did before in a previous video when I made air fryer chicken with those vegetables, we're doing the same exact thing. So we're preheating the air fryer at 400 for 4 minutes. Then we're going to spray it with avocado oil a little bit and the chicken, air fry them for 6 minutes, and then flip them for another 4 minutes. And they usually come out about right. Okay, we're not gonna crowd the pan. To the best of our ability. We'll see how many we can get in here that are about the same size. 4, maybe 5. That'll work. Air fry, 400, 6 minutes. I'll be back. Okay, those are looking crispy, but we need 4 more minutes. Let's flip them, get this done. If this isn't the most southern thing I have made in a hot minute, I don't know what is. It smells so incredibly good. Now I have not started the second batch because this first batch is done and things are hot and ready to go and I'm hungry. So I'll do that second batch in a little bit after we eat. But let's go ahead and assemble these. I'm gonna do one as like a sandwich and then one open face, because honestly, once you put this together as a sandwich, like it's just gonna fall apart and the chicken might be too big for the biscuit and all that stuff. You might want it open faced. So you can do it that way. Oh yeah, that looks delicious. It's nice and flaky and doughy. And it smells like cheddar. I almost forgot to tell you about the honey sriracha. So you're gonna need some honey and whatever kind of sriracha sauce you like, okay? This is blue agave sriracha by Yellowbird. It's really good. It's almost got a little bit of sweetness to it, so it's not super hot, but you can mix this to your heart's desire, okay? I'm just gonna put like, I don't know, 1/3 of a cup, because believe me, you're gonna want quite a bit of this. So it is a little bit expensive if you're buying like local raw honey. You know, that can be $13, $20 a bottle, whatever you're buying. And then we're just gonna squirt in the sriracha to your liking. I don't know what that is, about a half tablespoon, half teaspoon? How much did I squeeze in there? Woo, okay, it's got a kick, but like just enough kick and just enough sweetness. I think it's good. I'm leaving it alone. This may not be the prettiest dinner, I don't know, but you know what? It's so delicious. And sometimes looks don't matter, do they? Okay, first we're gonna put on the pimento and just kind of give it like a little bit of thickness there. And like, this is it. We are not serving dinner with anything else. This is it, because this is pretty filling. It doesn't really need anything else. I think I'm wanting to go with the open-faced one at this point, but we'll see which one Jared chooses. I'm gonna guess the open-faced. And if that's the case, then I'm going for the big piece of chipper chicken. And you think he'll want 2 little guys? Maybe. Oh, it looks good. Here's where it gets messy, but you can't care. Just go for it, okay? And let it drip everywhere. Get a good amount, because this is the good stuff right here. A little bit of green onion. We're gonna put the top on this bad boy. And there's one sandwich. And there's the open face version. Grab your little sweet tea.
It's not fair you've been cooking and it smells good and I'm freaking starving, so.
I know. It does smell delicious. Okay, I guessed which one you would want. Sandwich or open face?
Open face.
Yeah, I figured. Okay, and it's double. So cut into her, take a bite. I'll make the mess of biting into the sandwich.
She will make a mess too.
Oh my gosh, this looks even better than the first time I made it. I'm nervous. It's so messy and so good.
Won't mind me.
Wedding ring? Dangerous. I mean, we didn't start a food truck.
Well, you got a daughter. Let's do it.
This is food truck worthy. This is food truck worthy. Don't you think?
It's good.
I'm hungry now.
I am too. Don't mind me in my shorts.
Okay, excuse us for a minute while we go eat, while this is hot and delicious. We'll chat about it in a minute.
Olivia's missing out. It's not good to not be home when mom's cooking. I'll be honest with you, I really like this. And what's cool about it is like, I'm a sucker for pimento cheese. And so you made a big thing of it over there.
I should have doubled it.
So that's good on crackers. These biscuits, probably good with eggs. And then chicken's always good.
What do you think about the flavor of it?
Did you use like a sriracha sauce or something?
In the honey, yeah, but I used the wood fire panko tonight.
It's really good.
It is. I am sorry y'all didn't get to witness us eating our dinner, but let me tell you what, that is the best thing I've made in probably a month. It is so freaking good. And if you want the recipe, you can print it or pin it from my website. I gotta tell you, those Cheddar-Chive biscuits have so much flavor on their own. And then that wood fire panko on that chicken just added so much more flavor to just regular old, air fryer panko. And then the pimento cheese. I mean, it just makes everything so good. And then the sriracha honey. Like, it just has so many hits after hit. Like, one thing you can do with the rest of these biscuits, if you don't have it for leftovers, which this does heat up well, chicken just a couple seconds in the microwave, you know, heat up a sandwich again, put the pimento cheese on it, makes a great lunch for the next day. It is super filling and pretty heavy. You really don't need anything else with it. But if you end up not having them for leftovers and you don't know what to do with the rest of those biscuits, you can cut those biscuits in half, fry you up an egg, add a little bit more of that white cheddar cheese, and then you've got yourself a nice breakfast sandwich for the next morning. So it can like work as 2 recipes and you don't have to waste all those biscuits. If it makes it in this video, I will show you what that looks like in the morning. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you love the recipe. Come back again. See you next time. If you don't mind, would you hit like if this video was valuable to you in any way? I'm trying to grow my channel, get it to be pushed in the algorithm a little bit better. I'd really appreciate your like and maybe even a comment. Comment below and tell me what you thought of the recipe. The engagement also helps it get pushed at YouTube. So thanks again, guys. See you soon. That's where it's at, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Really good.
Did you get some of that honey sriracha?
I did.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Why do we go out and eat?
I don't know. This is better than the dang restaurant.
It is. It's really good.